we should, in the show, we should actually do scenes from other shows. We should actually recreate scenes, but with your characters, like do these homages to, to stuff. And go back. Let's do everything. Do like, I don't know, All the Family. Do your stuff. Whatever. We should like ask the crew. Actually, the crew is going to be another interesting thing because I think somehow in the show we need to blend real crew with crew that's actually been cast for the show.
Can I help you?
Where do you want the pretzels? How can I arrange these for you?
In every single man's pretzel area.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
above
right
the
there.
dishwasher. Yeah.
Right. How's that? Is that good?
You're making
Is that
a mess.
Good? Are we going to decorate with these?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're still within the 5-second rule.
Who is Jake Sassville? He's one of a kind. I've gotten to know him a lot more since this whole thing happened, and it's nice. You know, I made a really good friend. It's amazing, like how different energies collide and they kind of come together.
Marty, this is so important that you get to meet Molly. Because you get to meet Molly.
Okay.
She's the one who made this happen. She made this all happen. They were going to promote my old show in their teen magazine. They had a teen magazine in Chicago that was written by and for teens. Not Teen Talk, it was a teen magazine. It was like a newspaper, like a weekly newspaper. So we were talking to Molly about promoting my old show in that magazine, and then I realized she's not really wanting to give me promotion. What she really wants, because see, I see the future. What she really wants is her own TV show. Jake's here!
She's got, oh God.
Ms. Molly. Molly.
Oh, Lord.
Molly.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
I'm great, thanks.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no problem.
Meet Marty.
Hi.
Hi, Marty.
Nice
It's lovely
to
to
meet you,
Molly.
When I met him, I thought he was, he could be like a chicken with his head cut off. You know, he like literally just won't stop. But that's the beauty of it. It just won't stop.
Okay, so here's my next test.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a real fridge or a man fridge?
Get a real fridge.
No, you know what I'm saying. Like, is it inhabited by actual food, or do you have just like a bachelor fridge? 'Cause that tells me a lot about
I've
a
got real
person.
food in there.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can survive
Yeah.
for a week. I can
week?
survive for a year with what's in there.
A year?
I just lock me in this apartment
That's
and
what I'm
I'll
telling you,
eat what's in the
Most
fridge.
food goes bad after a year.
What's going on here? I see
I'm
some
just
people.
meeting with the executives for my print publication.
It looks like she's kind of busy. She's in a meeting. Maybe we should reschedule this.
Well, I was thinking that we, these are the guys that are going to work with us on the TV show,
They're
right?
going to work with me on the TV show, yeah.
But work with us because the
Of
TV
course, yes, eventually.
show. Well, then it's a perfect opportunity. I mean, are you talking about anything important?
Always.
Stand by. I'm just going to go say hi. You want to come in and say, just for a second, they'll be nice. They'll be
Yeah,
nice
well, I
for
mean,
the
why
TV.
would I stop
Okay,
that?
sure.
Okay.
Jake's here.
You don't even have eggs. It's not a real fridge until you have eggs.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Everyone knows that.
Says who?
Says me and the rest of the civilized world.
Oh my gosh, I'm talking to Aunt Jemima over here.
Oh, Aunt Jemima.
Yes.
This is such a corporate office.
It is. Thank you very much.
You are such a 9-to-5er. You know
I am
that?
a lady of the day.
Anyways, you guys are talking about the teen issues. What are you guys talking about?
We were talking about all the things we'd like to handle. Things like, I don't know, like
prom.
proms coming,
Oh, the big prom
homecoming,
like that.
yeah.
We wanted to do a segment that really focused on the guys, because prom's always all about the girls.
That's
but what
nice.
about the guys?
That's really nice.
I went to prom with a midget. A little person. I was 17 years old and 350 pounds, and I went to prom. She asked me to prom. I just was back from France.
Is it a junior prom?
It was my junior prom, her senior prom. Let me ask you a question. You go to prom with a little person. She's 2 foot tall, and I'm as tall as I am, however tall that is. And it's time for the slow dance to Whitney Houston's I'll Always Love.
2 feet tall? 2 feet.
Mallory, what do you do if you're a 17-year-old, nearly post-pubescent high school student, and it's a slow dance and you're at prom with a little person? What do you do? How do you dance with a little person during the slow song?
Corsages.
Male corsages.
Male corsages.
You know, Molly, one thing that we were talking about is how do we make the show a bit edgier?
You walk over to the stage so she can dance on the stage, and you stand next to the
That's so
stage.
smart. That's so smart. I picked her up. And she was like, mm-mm. She slapped me in the face, no joke. And she made me get on my knees and dance to the song with her. And she hasn't talked to me in 5 years. When I was walking over here, I was thinking about how many teens want to get pregnant because of Teen Mom, that show on MTV. What if we had some pregnant teens on the show?
That's a fantastic
I'm sure we
idea.
can find a few in Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
for
a few.
And it would be fun maybe just to cover some lighthearted things too.
Sure, we can do lighthearted stuff. I think the balance is going to be nice.
You are a treat.
People in positions of authority, they get very annoying because they think they can say yes, they think that they can say no. In fact, the first step to a yes for me is like getting a no. No is like the first step to a yes. So I get very excited when I hear a no, especially from someone in a position of authority, position of power. So what else are you guys talking about?
Well, we were talking about the nail colors of various teens and how that they support their schools with the nail colors.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
You know, thinking about school colors though, why don't we take it a bit further and do something with gang colors? I mean, that's a really big issue and a lot of kids don't want to talk about that today.
A lot of gang issues. Anyone ever been in a gang before?
Whoops. I don't think there's anyone that should be, I don't know if that's a thing.
And I think it's something that parents are afraid to talk about and kids don't want to talk about to their parents. So you give them an environment to do that.
Exactly.
I think that this is the kind of stuff that teens really need to get. This is where they, you know, where we can talk about stuff that's important to them, but that's not talking down to them.
But we don't want to do that.
Absolutely.
Because I think the print publication is a bit fluffy sometimes, and it'd be nice to talk about like suicide and other things that are.
That's always nice. It's always nice to talk about suicide.
Okay, great. You ready? We gotta go,
yes.
Marty. Jake's leaving. Goodbye.
Bye, Jake.
Let's go, Mark. Bye, Jake. Mark.
Yes. Oh, God.
Interesting fella.
So I'm there with Molly doing the teen talk show. So it was a rough start to the relationship because she really liked me, and see, that's what I think people. She really liked me. She liked the concept of the show. I think she was just very apprehensive about me.
Hi, this is Cruz. I am Jake Sasseville's assistant. Hello?
2-11, take 1, marker.
I feel it's like I'm in a dysfunctional family and I'm like the baby. I'm like the youngest child trying to keep everyone happy, and I can tell when everyone's getting stressed out.
How's the shower going, Jake?
I'm out of the shower, Cruz. I'm just getting ready and drying my hair.
Oh, well, it's gonna take forever. Paul. Ooh, Paul Grandweiser. Hello, Paul. Hi, this is Cruz. I am TV's Jake Sasseville, a brand new assistant, and I was looking. We're in Chicago.
None of it, as wild as it is, none of it seems like the harder it is, like the more fun of the challenge it is. And so.
Yeah, Chicago, Illinois, the Windy City. That's us. His address? Okay, wait. Jake?
Yeah.
What's your address? Like the complete thing.
530. What do you want my address for, Cruz?
Paul Grandweiser is asking for it?
Cruz, give me the phone. Give me the phone. Why are you calling? What are you doing? What are you doing? Do you realize that not everybody in my phone wants to talk to me?
Let's see here. Is it going through? All right. See? Yes. Yes, printer. I say yes to you. All right. Doesn't always happen, but. Blah.
Well, then you should make notes, parentheses, and put like, this person do not want to talk to me.
Make notes in my phone, Cruz? That's ridiculous. Look, now he's calling back. You deal with it, but don't call people on my phone.
Hola. Sí. No sé quién habla. ¿Shaque? ¿Saseville? No sé quién es. No, me disculpa, pero la verdad que no tengo ni idea. Me disculpa hasta luego que me tengo que ir. Después le hablo, ¿sí?
So when I was 21 and I had my first show, I decided that I wanted to do the finale in Las Vegas. But when my executive producer told me, you don't have any money to go to Las Vegas, I said, what's the biggest expense? And he said, the airline tickets. And I said, I'll get them donated. And he said, yeah, right. Cut to 2 weeks later, I had AirTran Airways give me 20 round-trip tickets for free to Las Vegas to do the finale of my show. And then for the next 3 years, I didn't keep asking if I could keep using the tickets. I just kept emailing for requests. And all of a sudden, just by thinking outside the box and not asking for permission and saying sorry later, I was able to get free first-class airline tickets for 3 years. So here's the thing, I'm looking to build a TV studio in here for a teen talk show, doing a new teen talk show with the Scribe here in town. And
Okay, so it's great. It is craziness around here, but I have to say yes to it all. And I don't even mind, because to me, it's easy. It's easy to do. Like, I know some people get stressed out, and I can tell. I can read people's emotions, so I just have to make sure, you know, we can get this done. We can do this. I'll stay here all day and get it done. For me, it's all fun. Like, any of this, like, I would pay to do this.
Have you been doing this a long time?
Well, I've been in TV for like 10 years. And I just figured, you know, working with teens was really the next evolution of where I needed to be.
I think we got a hot shot here.
This is fantastic.
Not a hot shot, I wear flannels. That's the antithesis of a hot shot.
I like flannel too, I noticed that.
All right, look at those pearls. Are those real pearls?
Well.
Nice appetizers.
Pretzel, right?
Yeah.
I told you.
Oh, they're my favorite. These are absolutely great.
So Jake, how soon are you ready to close on something like this?
Well,
I've slept in my clothes the night before, and then I just come in and swish it around a little bit. I hope you guys can edit that out and not tell anyone. I swear I have good hygiene.
Nice. Score 1 for Sebastian.
Yep.
Jake's here.
What are you doing here?
I'm just here.
Is something wrong?
What are you eating?
Pretzels.
Nothing's wrong. Well, there's a few things wrong. But how are you?
We're just having dinner.
We're just trying to enjoy.
A little dinner?
Yeah, we're just trying to enjoy a little dinner, Jake.
What is this? What kind of wine is this?
It's not yours? Okay.
Oh.
Jake, we're kind of trying to have it.
We're kind of having dinner?
Oh. Right. Sorry.
Do you want to go? You can
Is there
go
something
somewhere?
you need? Is there something pressing
Okay,
that you need?
well, I'm a little annoyed.
Okay.
I'm a little annoyed.
Do you want to talk about it
I
later?
am so tired
Or now?
of people not responding to the value that I bring to their companies. I'll be honest with you.
Jake, I totally understand. How about we talk about this tomorrow?
And I don't understand why I can't... Kate, you've known me for a lot of years. I don't understand why I can't frame it differently for people so that they get it. It's really annoying to me, I gotta tell you. You know, this whole thing with the Scribe, they're totally devaluing me, and all I want to do is create value for people. Do you realize, Sebastian, that's all I want to do in my life? I just want to create value for people.
Well, dude, it's all about your brand.
I mean, and it's so what'd you say?
It's about how you're perceived by the general public.
The brand, of course, because it's all about the Jake brand.
It is all about the Jake
Well, how
brand.
does that relate to the value that I create for this company? It has to be about me.
At the end of the night, it gets goofy. And everyone in the back crew, we just like crack each other up and like this. Okay, it's funny to me at least.
What are you doing later?
This.
We're just hanging
You're doing this?
We're doing this.
You're eating salad? What is that? Holding hands? Don't be ridiculous, please.
Jake, come on.
This is candle.
Want to go to the
You see
movies?
that there's... No, we don't. There's a candle.
I want to go to the movies.
You should definitely go to the movies. You know what? There's no shame.
You people are trying to brush me off.
No, we're...
It's just a suggestion.
Actually, yes. Yes, we are, Jake.
Enjoy your salad.
We're gonna finish eating dinner.
Could have put some dressing on this, dude.
Yeah, thanks
Just
for
give
the
me
tip.
enough.
Thanks for the tip.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Jake.
Hello, beautiful. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hi, Anthony. How much does my discount double check save me?
About $150.
Done.
I don't have State Farm, but insurance, find me money.
I got you $1. Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. There to help you with unexpected savings. That's getting to a better state.
Can you just imagine what it's going to be with us here? Doing the teen talk show? It's just...
I don't think anyone should be here. Definitely not children. This isn't even safe.
No,
I
but
don't think I could ever wear these clothes again.
It's a work in progress.
I can feel the asbestos brewing in my lungs.
It's a work in... It's been cleared for asbestos. It's a work in progress.
It's dilapidated, it's disgusting, and it's destroyed. you mind if I sit?
No, go ahead.
So, I got the job,
Yeah.
which I'm really excited about.
I'm very excited.
And I'm trying to be the best assistant. You know, here's the thing about burgers. Do you know what happens if you don't cook a burger enough? You can get diseases. And we don't want that to happen, okay? Okay, so you are?
I came here to get inspired by this place because I know Jake loves it here.
This place is so
and he loves the
inspiring.
food.
So as you can see, when I was 19, I started an organization called Teen International Teamwork.
How about that?
And so what it was is it was an organization where we gathered teens from around the globe to get together to solve world problems. And I also have a business card here, so that it's a real thing.
That is
because
really.
I printed those.
It's very nicely done.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we had one major success. We had a group Skype with 5 countries, and then we talked about Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin.
Anyway, you should get what Jake gets.
That's what I
Well,
want to know. What does
Jake depends on how he's feeling. Jake is tempestuous. He's like a tempest in a teapot.
I like
okay?
that word, tempestuous.
He's mercurial, like the god Mercury. He will have, if he is happy, he
Happy
will
Jake.
have
Happy Jake.
a waffle
Waffle.
with frozen strawberries.
This is Charlie Gibson of ABC News.
I'm familiar with his work.
Yes, as you can see down here, he wrote me a recommendation. Follow your dreams and you'll go far.
Now, if he's in a sort of sulky mood, which I love Jake. Jake and I are tight. But
You're like BFFs. I love that word.
Yeah,
Best
no,
friends
it's great.
forever. Do you know what it means?
I would say, yeah, I know what it means. I would say Jake and I are more, okay, there's this platonic idea of 2 halves having been split at the beginning of time. Yeah, basically we're twins.
And then when they're,
An associate of mine just changed a meeting place to a place that I cannot attend.
Maybe I can help you with that. Maybe I could attend for you and
I don't know
take
that people would
notes.
buy that, but I really, unless you have a wig or something like that. But this is, Jake, I am gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you!
I know Jake's, several.
Jake Sasseville? What?
Jake Sasseville of TV.
Yeah, what? Of TV? You've heard of him.
I mean, who doesn't know? Excuse me. Who doesn't know who Jake Sasseville is? He is Jake Sasseville of TV. I mean, come on.
Almost.
Jake after Jimmy. Is he? I'm sorry. I don't mean to ask, or I do mean to. I'm asking. Is he gonna be a part of this?
He's gonna be a very big part of this.
After the idea to do the Teen Talk Show came up,
Yes.
in Molly's mind,
Yeah.
did she have an idea where it would be shot, how it would be shot, or with what funding?
No. I just said, Jake will come to Chicago and take care of it all.
And when you arrived, was she surprised?
Extremely surprised. She didn't expect you to pick up and move to Chicago.
And when you moved to Chicago, there was no money and no production space and no
No,
anything.
I just moved to Chicago. I'd never been to Chicago before in my life.
Okay.
Was there a fire?
No, there wasn't a fire. It's just being rehabbed. It's just being rehabbed.
How much money do we have to put into this place?
A few $1,000s. It's all good. We're gonna rehab it. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a great space for the Teen Talk studio.
Are there bats that live up there? Because I'm pretty sure there are.
Haven't had the bat check. Cruz, have the bats
Okay,
checked.
bat check.
No, bats are under control.
If
Have you been up there, Cruz? Have you been up there? You've been up there.
I've been up there.
Teens
This
coming in here,
used to
teens.
be a tea house in the British.
Interesting.
Is someone living here now?
Okay.
Someone's
People
not
live
here.
in.
No, there's
Shit!
nobody.
This will work.
What is going on in here? Why am I on the set of Saw 7? This is disgusting,
Ta-da!
Jake. Jake, not ta-da!
Look at this.
I shouldn't be here. I'm on the set of Saw 7, Jake.
No, you're not. You're on the new set of Teen Talk. You know, there have been so many times in my life when I have been down. More times I'm down than I'm up. Molly, everything started small and in rumbles, like the Empire State Building started somewhere. The Parthenon started like this. You know, everything started in its raw state.
So, this, selling air.
Selling air, which is fine for me, but now I have a big partner on board. Very difficult for the big partner to be able to.
Okay. So, No, I said Molly likes you. You said Molly doesn't necessarily.
I think she appreciates me for what I am, but I think I really annoy the heck out of her.
I wouldn't bring a teen here without a permission slip.
Well, we'll have to coordinate some permission slips. I think it'll be good, Cruz. We'll coordinate permission slips.
It's like a teen makeover show. We're making this over for the teens.
We're making this over for the teens. It's 100 years old, maybe a little asbestos, but never killed anybody.
Jake, can we please keep in mind that this meeting was supposed to be in my office, and I'm the one coordinating things, so you should be answering to me.
But people, when they're 6 years old, they tend to lose the importance of the experiential.
Oh.
Like to experience. Like I thought that they could come and experience
I don't
this.
know that you've ever left 6 years old to tell me what that feels like, Jake, so I'd appreciate you growing up right now. This isn't Peter Pan. You aren't the boss, and I'm in charge.
I will tell you that I was working out once when I was in 5th grade, and I realized I was 160 pounds.
You know what?
5th grade.
I don't care. And I'm going to leave right now. And you should too, very soon. Because if we work here, it's going to be my decision.
Who's
and
this?
you wanted a job, you can have it. TV's Jake Sasseville. You're on it. Have a great time.
What does that mean? Frankie, who is that?
Hi, I'm Franklin Gibson. I'm gonna be your new assistant.
Hi, I'm Cruz. Nice to meet you, Jake Sasseville's assistant.
Hi, I'm Franklin Gibson. I'll be your assistant, and then I'll be his assistant.
Having a stroke?
Have you tried one of these? It's so good. Man, I can't believe we haven't done this before. Oh, wow, look at that.
On a bike.
You're aging. Do the jingle. Do the jingle. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hey, guys. Do it again. Do it again. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. In my office.
State Farm.
I think we're good. State Farm agents help you get to a better state.
Scene 218, take one.
Oh, am I walking into this or am I just opening and starting? That's part of the show now. It's part of the show. You see how I roll? So, let me tell you something. My problems have always been opportunities. In fact, I used to make the staff of the first season of my first show, I used to make them come to me with opportunities and not problems.
This is a regular hot dog. I mean, this is what people have been eating since baseball was invented.
Yeah?
Okay? Boring.
But what I decided to do is to start storing my problems, or at least this is what people have told me, that I store my problems like a fine aged wine until I can use it to my advantage.
I mean, you can inject everything you want in a hot dog. In a hot dog.
So normally, how inside the hot dog?
Yeah.
So normally, how would normal people do this if you didn't have the holy dogger? What is it?
Well, normal people would just squirt and throw. Nuh-uh. You want to inject. So, if you want to, go ahead and grab a fresh hot dog. There you go. Cut up the nubs. And go ahead and try as fast as you can.
Poke a hole in the hot dog?
Dig a hole in the hot dog.
Dig a hole with the knife?
Yep, all the way.
Okay, I'm going to go all the way. Is that conniving or manipulative? No, we're all manipulating each other. I just happen to know the science. I've studied the science of manipulation. That's ridiculous. I'm going to admit that to everybody. Do you want me to start over? Keep rolling, I guess, right?
Yeah, how about keep rolling? How about asking the person that's been suing you to come play a part in your thing? Do it.
But he's going to see this.
Oh,
Get as deep as you can.
Have you gone all the way?
Oh, yeah. I'm a pro at this.
All the way through the hot dog.
Perfect.
Now, I would normally have to carve out the center to be able to put in the ingredients.
Yeah. Well, how's the hole there?
It's pretty deep.
Well, can you make it wider?
You want to make it deeper?
Yeah.
I'll see if I can go deeper. I'm going
Look
to go.
how mine.
What are you?
Hey.
Can you see through yours? In my show, in Grand Illusion?
Who cares? Make it up. Go.
So, people. Can you see through?
Well, not this one.
Let me see. You gotta go through. You gotta go all the way.
Bonding here.
I do.
Right?
He's just showing me about his little invention, how he came up with the idea for his little invention that he made $22 million on.
Well.
Have often said, Jake, you store your problems so that they can become fruitful for you later. And I don't look at it like that, because I look at my problems, I like opportunities. But the point came up to me when I found a role that I wanted someone to play on the show, and it was the guy who's been suing me for like 3 years or whatever, claiming that he has 50% of my line item for life, whatever. And I said, well, that would be interesting. Why don't I invite him to be on the show? And of course, he's now thinking about it, which is kind of ridiculous. You see, before taxes, like it's any different, and it's ridiculous before taxes. Who the heck cares before taxes? It's $22 million.
I'm just glad you guys are getting along.
Look at this, I'm going all the way through. Sebastian, are you all the way through yours?
Oh yeah, I'm all the way through. You wanna bite?
No.
But it's another one of those examples of how when you store your problems in a cooler, like a finely aged wine, that suddenly they can blossom. If that's what a blossoming flower looks like.
Hey, what's up? It's Cruz. I am about to teach a Zumba class. I am a Zumba instructor besides being in Delusions of Grandeur. The first time I heard about the audition, I was at home and I was checking my email and I got an email from the IO Training Center telling us about this great opportunity and this possibility to be on a show that was already picked up by networks, or networks were already interested. And basically what the email said, this show is about Jake Sasseville and his story. So the first thing I thought was, who is Jake Sasseville? You know, I'm like, maybe he's like a crazy star, and because I'm from Argentina, I have no idea who he is. So I decided to do some research, and I found out about Jake's previous shows, and I said, okay, I like this guy. He has crazy hats and talks very fast. I think we would get along pretty good. Then, when I decided to audition, I called my therapist in Argentina through Skype, and I said, do you think I should? I mean, this is improv, and let's face it, I can improv in Spanish, but how much can I do in English? He said, do it. You have nothing to lose. So I sent the producer an email. I said, okay, I want to audition. She got me a slot. I was really nervous when I got to the audition. I was freaking out. I was like, what are they going to make me do? And they gave us a scene. And they said, this is in for a very well-known American TV show. Of course I didn't know it. And we got into the room and they started, doing political jokes, and, they started talking about a lot of things I didn't understand. So at a point, Jake looks at me and says, I want to know what's your vulnerability. What's something you've never told anyone before? And I said, I think I shouldn't be telling you this, but right now, I have no idea what we're talking about. And I think Jay got a big laugh at that, and that's how our relationship started. And after that was callbacks, and I thought it was gonna be a great opportunity. I was really excited about doing TV in Chicago, and I was really excited about improvising. Because as you see, when I speak, English all fast, I think some good things come along that you don't expect.